What does it mean to stand in the presence of absolute holiness while feeling entirely unfit for the task? In the heart of ancient Jerusalem, during a time of political decay and moral drift, a man named Isaiah walked into the temple. He was a man of presence, a black man in his mid-40s, his skin the color of deep earth, his beard flecked with the gray of experience. He came seeking order, seeking a moment of peace amidst the chaos of a crumbling kingdom. But on this day, he found something that would shatter his reality forever. The physical walls of the temple began to dissolve, the stone turning to mist. He saw the throne of the universe. Sitting upon it was a majestic, radiant black figure, a king of blinding light, whose presence defied every law of human geometry. The hem of his robe did not merely touch the floor. It cascaded like a river of liquid fire, filling every corner of existence. The air itself seemed to hum with a power that Isaiah could feel in his very bones, a weight of glory too heavy for mortal eyes to bear. Seraphim hovered in the air, their 6 wings beating with a sound like rolling thunder. They chanted a refrain that anchors the very cosmos. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The floor trembled under the weight of their song. Smoke billowed from the altar, obscuring the familiar world, and in that moment, Isaiah did not feel like a prophet. He felt like a man exposed. He fell to his knees, crying out in terror, "Woe is me! I am ruined!" He saw the vast, terrifying gap between his own fractured life and the absolute perfection of the king. This is the first twist. The encounter with God does not lead to self-congratulation, but to the crushing realization of one's own limitations. Then, a second shift occurred. An angelic being descended through the smoke, touching Isaiah's lips with a burning coal taken from the altar. It was not a punishment, but a cauterization of his guilt. He was made clean, not by his own merit, but by the fire of divine grace. The heat was a mercy. God's voice then resonated through the chamber, a sound like many waters, asking a question that echoed into the void. Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Isaiah, once terrified and broken, now stood transformed. With a voice no longer trembling, he answered, "Here am I, send me." Yet, his mission was not one of ease or immediate victory. He was sent to speak truth to a people who preferred comfortable lies, a calling that spanned 4 decades of rejection and isolation. He became a voice in the wilderness, a man whose life was poured out like wine for a nation that refused to drink. He walked the dusty roads of a declining empire, carrying a fire that the world tried desperately to extinguish, yet he never faltered in his witness. Isaiah saw a future servant, a man of sorrows, pierced for the sins of the world. By these mysterious wounds, healing would come. We are left with one final question. When the world is filled with smoke and confusion, are you willing to be the one who answers when the king asks, "Who will go?"